Microloan company Affirm, run by PayPal co-founder Max Levchin, has received a new round of funding, and it could have a big impact on traditional credit card companies and even PayPal itself. Joining us now to talk all about it is Eric Schiffer. He's the chairman and CEO of Patriarch Equity. So Eric, first of all, Affirm can be used both online and at brick and mortar stores as well to finance consumer purchases. Talking about online transactions specifically, how could Affirm affect payment companies like a PayPal, which offers a PayPal credit service, much like what Affirm does?
Well, I think the difference, Dominic, is that Affirm has a much higher level of what they're going to be able to loan you. And apparently they have a better algorithm. So when they go into social media, they look at a lot of things much quicker. And let's be honest, PayPal does not have a good reputation with consumers. Most consumers have issues with PayPal. So this gives an opportunity for them to break into this market.
Now, how might Affirm compete with, say, traditional credit cards and payment systems, right? Should those companies actually be concerned if you're a Visa or a MasterCard or some other credit provider? Should you actually be concerned about what Affirm is doing?
Well, I think the major establishment firms have been able to charge a tremendous amount of money and have really had this position, especially with millennials, for a long time. The problem for many of these banks and other credit card companies is millennials don't trust them. So I do think that there is a risk for them. There's no question. They're not going to change their model right away because they're not going to want to lose the revenue. The challenge, though, for Affirm is they're positioned as this benevolent company for millennials. But the reality is, it's a big lie. They are also charging a tremendous amount, annual percentage rates up to about 30%. So that's nothing. There's nothing benevolent about that.
All right. So then you take everything that you said. I mean, how much do you actually see consumers, millennial or otherwise, actually using consumer lending platforms, specifically Affirm, and perhaps what are some of the drawbacks besides just that high APR, the interest that they charge for the consumer lending aspect?
Well, I think some will use it because it's easy, okay? So they're going to be checking out of a certain online store and suddenly they'll have the ability to get additional credit. No question about it. But millennials aren't dumb, okay? And the reality is they're positioning this company as this benevolent company because most people don't trust the establishment in anything. Look, politics and certainly with banks. So they're trying to be the good guys. The reality is, though, the numbers don't add up. Millennials will see that they're going to be charged this enormous amount, 30% annual percentage rate. That's crazy. I mean, they don't want to be fleeced like anyone else. And frankly, I think that this is just another attempt to do that.
Now, one quick follow-up here, Eric. When I think of the type of consumer lending and the payment installment type plans that consumer platforms like Affirm do, it makes me think of older world companies like the rent-to-owns, right? A Rent-A-Center or an Aaron's. Right. Do you think that there could be a game changer in terms of how they operate, given what Affirm is doing for consumer lending for specifically online purchases?
Well, I think that the model, okay, of this quick algorithm is a good idea. So yes, those things could be adapted. Whether they're going to use Affirm or whether they might adapt some type of the algorithm, that's where it could really be beneficial, where you're being able to give this instant approval based on speed, but you're not doing it at a level that's going to really rip off anyone or take advantage of anyone. Interest rates that are reasonable. That's what millennials are looking for. They're looking for someone they can trust, and I don't think they're going to see it here.
Well, obviously, it's not just about the millennials, Eric. It's also about those underbanked parts of the population as well, Eric.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Eric. Eric Schiffer, he's the CEO and chairman of Patriarch Equity. And thanks for watching. I'm Dominic Chu. Have a great day.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.